Hi there, Joe Crawford, chatbot copywriter and dialogue designer here. Today I'm going to be taking you through how to set up and use a persistent menu on the SnatchBot platform for a Facebook chatbot. So to get started, we'll select the bot that we want to work with. In this case, it'll be the Joe bot that we've been using for our other tutorial videos that hosts the Joe's Gym business. Now first, let's navigate to the persistent menu section here at the top. Once selected, this brings up the menu for the three different platforms in which the persistent menu can be used: Facebook, Skype, and web chat. In keeping with our other tutorials, we'll be using Facebook for this example. As you can see, I've already set up a few of the different action items that you can take, but we'll do it from scratch in this case so you can see how I did it. Now the first thing you'll see is the box here that allows you to disable text input function. This would happen if there's no reason for customers to be entering text and you want to avoid them trying to break the chatbot that you're using. So yours will work specifically by buttons, quick replies, galleries, and carousels that you set out. We're going to leave that as is for now. Now, one thing that comes already preloaded and will be there is a go-to URL powered by SnatchBot callout that will always be there. That is in exchange for using this extremely powerful service for free. So first, let's add an item to this persistent menu. Now, in this case, our persistent menu should contain information that is critical to the user to be able to access at all times. This is essentially why you have this. It acts as sort of your start or navigation menu. You can have 3 to 4 in each menu as well as submenus. There are 3 different item actions. Number 1 is go to URL, which we just discussed, which once clicked will send the user to a specific web URL. The second is send a message to bot. And that's what we're going to do here. This case, we're simply going to add payment. Now this will automatically send a message to the bot saying payment, and we'll get to how this triggers another interaction shortly. So we'll save that. And I'd also like to show you how to use submenus, because that is a very important feature that unlocks your ability to enter a great deal more information to your persistent menu. So we'll add an item, and we'll select submenu in this case. And we'll call it information. And once we have that, we'll add item to start actually inputting what will be in the submenu. So for this, we'll want to be able to call critical blocks that the user would need at any time. So we'll select send a message to bot, and our first will be hours. And we'll select the hours block, and then we'll add another send a message to bot. In this case, location. And we'll add a third and final send a message to bot within this submenu. And that will be contact. And we'll make sure that we press save. So just like that, we've got the front end of our persistent menu for Facebook Messenger set up. Now, one more thing we have to do is when we created the select action item, send a message to bot, and input the message, we need to set up global connections so that whenever the user presses location, it triggers a specific interaction. This can be done by clicking the global connections box beside persistent menu at the very top. So in this case, you'll see ones that I've already set up and that they're structured essentially as if-then statements similar to the rest of interactions on the SnatchBot platform. If response to this interaction contains whole word payment, then it'll take them to the payment block. Similar for hours, contact. I'll add one more. Already got whole word. In this case, we need to set up for location. Select enter. And that will logically take us to location. All right, so with that saved, let's actually go about and test it. As always, you can test within SnatchBot, but personally, I like to test on the actual Facebook Messenger channel as well as I move along. So we'll go to Channels and then select Message Us by Facebook Messenger. And this will open up a new Messenger tab. We'll allow that to get loaded. So in this case, we have along the bottom left here the persistent menu. So open that up and see there's Powered by SnatchBot. Selecting Payment will trigger our payment. Information, we'll select Hours, and it'll give us the hours. Selecting Information brings us again to the sub-menu. Sorry, I clicked something wrong there. We'll want Location. That'll deliver us our location. Finally, one more time for contact, and there is the contact information. So that is the end of the tutorial. As you can see, it's extremely easy to set up as usual on the SnatchBot platform. And the persistent menu is going to allow you to ensure that your users have all the information that they need to successfully navigate their chatbot whenever they need it. So that's all for now, and look forward to seeing you again soon.